We are watching Blade versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, honestly. They're pretty evenly matched. I haven't watched all of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I think I made it up to like season 2. And from what I saw, like, why is she so strong? Like, out of nowhere, but she's the Slayer. She's the Slayer. Fucking badass opening, by the way. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There's some funny ass shit in there, too. Fucking throwing, what is it? She threw somebody during cheerleading practice. One of the funniest things I ever saw in my life. It was like she just threw her at like a cartoon character. She's like,
or she hurt someone.
I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man, I will say this now too, on a different subject. I just thought of it. I have been behind on some of my videos. I missed the Invincible season 4 trailer, as well as the Night of the Seven Kingdoms trailer. So I will be doing that after we do this video. So now Blade is Blade. And he really had a good showing in Deadpool Wolverine. Was it? Yeah, Deadpool 3? Yeah, it was Deadpool 3. Why do I think Deadpool Wolverine? What the fuck? But yeah, it's he had a great showing, and again, there's a lot that Blade has. But again, I still feel Blade has the advantage because he is half vampire. But again, Buffy has taken down some crazy ass enemies just for like no reason. Like, it makes no sense how she's so damn strong, but oh, it's crazy. So yeah, it can really go either way in my opinion, but I need to see more about the information on Buffy, so we won't be able to do that until we get into the video. So please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to my latest videos. And let's do this thing, y'all.
Blade versus Buffy.
The Daywalker versus the
What
Vampire
the hell?
Slayer.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
What's up with this guy? This guy doesn't remind me of Blade at all.
They're known by many
Vampires.
names. Revenant, Vortilac, Nosferatu.
Vampires. When the moon is out and the night is young, these undead demons are out for blood.
Fitting then that the greatest foe of those who stalk the night is the one who can walk the day. Blade.
Is that really his costume?
Yeah, back then.
Now there's a man who doesn't file his taxes. Blade is one of the
The
coolest
fuck?
superheroes ever. And
Why?
started the comic book movie craze.
And yet, he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist. Seriously, nobody talks about this.
He doesn't need anyone's help. He'll just aura farm by himself.
Even
What? What are you talking about? Fucking Dracula exists, and more people have actually fought Dracula in the Marvel Universe. And, there's also the little thing called Morbius, the living fucking vampire. Spider-Man, he's a Spider-Man villain. What are you talking about? Nobody talks about this. It's not enough people talk about it, but people do talk about it. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to read more comics.
Blade's birth was hardcore. Just as the young Eric Brooks' mother was in labor,
The
her attending doctor
hell,
turned out to be the
vampire.
Deacon Frost.
Oh, what?
And he drank
Oh, it is.
blood right before she gave.
Man, I never thought it was actually Deacon Frost who was the one who bit his mother in the comics. I always thought it was just some other vampire. They never named it. Every single time I would look up for the the information. And look at that, he's the same height as me. I'm 6'2" as well. Look at that. I wish I weighed 215 pounds, but there you go.
Birth. This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human.
The hell is this?
a Dampier.
Giving him
Them
a ton
damn
of
fear.
baby powers, but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter Jamal Afari, sharpening him into a blade that would rape the vampire plague for
Well,
good.
whoa.
He is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts, and his Kevlar DuPont armor helped
You
him
about
take
your
the
damn
top
mind?
of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
He can heal
Wait, what?
Armor helped him take the top of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
What?
small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hypersenses. Also, his fangs can drain his victims of magical energies.
After
What?
studying the ways of Hong
The
Kong
Whistler.
kung fu movies, Blade became a master martial artist. Ah, yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu.
While the only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga, we know he's mastered more. So, for the full scope of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
Okay.
By looking at Snipes' training and choreography, we know Blade uses Kung Fu, Capoeira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, Kickboxing, Shotokan
Sure.
Karate, and Hapkido. Add on Blade's knack for stealthy takedown.
Why the hell is John Candy as Hakido?
Kickboxing, Shotokan Karate, and Hapkido. Add on
What the hell is that?
takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Blade's training progressed smoothly until Afari was attacked and had his blood drained by Dracula. Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this? He's right there.
Forced to murk his.
What the fuck?
Why aren't you doing anything about this?
They're fighting him. They know. What the fuck? What can they do exactly? None of them have stakes. None of them have any of these things. Maybe Cap can decapitate Dracula with his shield, but that's a big maybe. Maybe Thor can also take him as well, and maybe the Hulk. Yeah, actually, why the hell aren't they going after Dracula? Why? Do they have a secret deal with him? That's actually a good point now that I think about it. Huh.
Right there.
Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal. A hole that could never be filled.
Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable. He's got so many, they're his apartment decorations.
Handguns, assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower. And he enjoys getting up close and personal with his
Oh.
dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Speaking of glorious Nippon steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium.
Specifically, secondary adamantium.
What
a
the
variant
hell?
of the metal
Whoa,
that
whoa, 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 whoa. Call Creed. Would you do me the honor of being my husband? It's secondary adamantium because you're tough, but I still can break you. What? What? That wedding's not going to be very long, is it?
is mass producible.
It might not be
What?
quite as strong as Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk.
Naturally, Blade has even more swords. His Atlantean ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons, and the Justiciar can slay fallen angels.
Yeah, he's got some weird stuff he can pull out of his ass, like a Hellfire shotgun that
What?
burns soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire blood. Seems
Ugh.
kinda dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable to Blade's arsenal.
All that pales
Oh, well.
in comparison to the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession, the breathing gun. It is a living firearm that hisses in the presence of demonic forces.
Huh?
Its sentient bullets chase its victims down. The wounds they cause cannot be healed. If they
What?
get lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out. They can even hurt Hell Lords and even greater threats like the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Blade
What?
did everything he
What?
had to his one-man war for almost 100 years.
What? What? You heard Ghost Rider with this gun? Oh my... Wait. In the same fight with the breathing gun harmed him, Cosmic Ghost Rider defended attacks from Captain Marvel that could melt through a star! Holy yes, a flizzle.
Blade took everything he had and fought his one-man war for almost 100 years.
hell?
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving.
No, Blade won. I'm sorry.
He even took on Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blade's even bested
Yeah.
the spirit of vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he occasionally allied with teams like the Avengers, he prefers to work alone.
Yeah.
Probably would too if they only cared about me when I was helping them and not ridding the world of, you know,
Vampires?
That and Blade.
To be fair, it's because they come on at night and, you know, maybe the Avengers gotta sleep. I don't know. I'm trying here. That is actually a very fucking good point. At first, it's stupid to say that they don't talk about it, which is bullshit because they do. But why aren't they doing anything about it?
Is scared of what he might do if he loses control, because he does have one classic vampire weakness: a thirst for blood.
Yes.
Blah.
Even more so
Blah.
after he had a daughter, Brielle, whom he avoided for fear of endangering her.
Oh, wow.
If his bloodlust does overwhelm him, he will enter a berserker rage,
Yeah.
skyrocketing his strength at the cost of his sanity.
Though it does make him even better at killing vamps. He's made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's ass.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Uh-huh.
Apparently didn't hold a grudge though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of Vampirsk, a vampire nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
What?
Amazingly, Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood.
Huh?
It allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So he can
Huh.
force his way inside your body and blow you up from the inside out, Ant-Man style.
Wow.
With you with the Ant-Man. Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched by his hatred of himself. However,
Yeah.
when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter.
Oh,
training
dick.
her the same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing, let
What?
Marvel
Wait,
vampires
what the hell? Boy Thing? Is that Man Thing's son? Man Thing can reproduce? What the fuck?
plant creature pet called Boy Thing.
Huh?
Marvel's vampires beware, for should they indulge their unnatural urges, they will be sure to meet
Oh,
their
Buffy.
end at the tip of his blade.
I feel so bad for Buffy. Oh, Buffy.
In every generation, there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons, and the forces of darkness. She is the Slayer.
For thousands of years, a new Slayer would be granted incredible powers and was destined to die young in battle against evil,
Yeah,
passing
well.
their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That is, until the newest Slayer would
Buffy.
change everything. Buffy Ann Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think is the savior of
Oh,
humanity.
right.
Buffy's only goals in life were,
Original.
in her own words, graduate from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian Slater, and die.
But that would all change when the Watcher Merrick appeared
Hey.
and revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained
Bummer.
Buffy in the arts of vampire slaying, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school. Whoops.
Oh,
Her and
right.
her mom to move to Sunnydale, California to start a new life, far away from any more bloodsuckers and bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hellmouth, where
Yeah.
the boundary between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
sounds like the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel,
Angel.
magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander.
Yeah, everybody hates Xander, I hear.
And her Scooby Gang would battle a never-ending series of monsters.
And we mean truly never ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across video games, comics, and 128 novels. Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
What?
We're just crazy enough to speed read them all.
Yes, you are.
There's a variety of anti-vampire weaponry, There's wooden stakes, of course, sometimes dipped in gorgon venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
You
Who's
said
Dracula?
it. When she fought an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
So a master of Aikido, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, kickboxing,
Judo,
wrestling, karate, Kung Fu, Wushu, Tai Chi, Kendo, Capoeira, and
Jeez.
Taekwondo.
He
Jeez.
apparently thinks Hong Kong's Kung Fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned enough to dodge close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith, who can dodge laser beams from point-blank range.
Buffy's strong enough to bend rebar, punch
What the
a
hell?
half-ton bat monster into the air, and smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite
Whoa.
her lack of armor, she can survive massive
Okay.
explosions, like the one that destroyed Cephrilion's lair that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded, but if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
Huh?
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood from her body, and she survived. Doubly impressive since Angel's blood draining also drains magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to esoteric attacks, like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that time
What?
she jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons, and she was just fine.
Yeah.
Show physical
What?
scars, but she sure has emotional ones. Being the Slayer put a huge burden on Buffy's life.
Can't be mad over that.
Normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis. Sure, she had friends, but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world. That must be one of those metaphors.
What?
Sometimes the worst enemies are the ones you can't fight and who don't
What?
fight back.
Her mom died?
Worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers bouncing
Spoilers.
around in her head, dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their deaths. Countless women violently dying young, a reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the Hell God Glory. After leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A glory hole, if you will.
Buffy sacrificed herself to save the universe, dying
She
a
su-
hero's death.
She survived though.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Finally freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended to heaven in perfect bliss.
What happened to all the books?
Until her friends brought her back to life in the agony of existence. This absolutely crushed Buffy and, ironically, annihilated her will to live.
Oh, that's rough, Buffy.
Yep.
But with the show renewed for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless
What the
crusade
fuck
against
did she
all
just
things
punch Willow
during
for?
Halloween.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight, defeated vampires immune to traditional vampiric weaknesses, and destroyed the Sword of Sano, which caused the Great Hanshin earthquake.
And of course, both Buffy and her friends have defeated countless immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller Demon, which arrived as a meteor and caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed
What?
over 2,000 square kilometers of forest.
Really?
Demon, which caused
What?
a storm that blanketed Los Angeles.
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a continental shelf, and took
What?
it from Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil, literally the embodiment of all evil that predates reality itself.
Forced
What?
into battles against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy
on.
clearly needed something to even the odds. The, Slayer Scythe!
It's actually a Bardiche.
Yeah, whatever.
Bro,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna say it. This thing is bullshit.
Yeah,
The
look at
essence
it.
of Buffy's Slayer powers and created to defeat ancient demons, the scythe can deflect magical projectiles and slice through just about anything.
Looks like a piece of shit.
Magic, even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even Silas, the devourer of worlds. Kinda like Galactus, but instead of chomping on planets, he eats the multiverse.
This is insane. This is insane for both of them. Wow. Again, I think they're on an even playing field, and Buffy might even be stronger than him. What the fuck?
And there goes his head.
The scythe
Oh.
is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal. In effect, attaining it completed Buffy, as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing.
Really?
With the scythe, Buffy was finally whole. Being the Slayer was no longer a burden, but a purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of girls around the world, they all teamed up and
Oh.
kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for any wannabe demon conqueror to stay away
What
from
the
her.
hell?
Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy the Vampire
Fire Slayer.
It's time for a live-action death battle!
All right, yeah. Okay. This is really hard, honestly. This is really even hard to predict. It really is, but I feel like Buffy might win because she seems like unkillable, man. I feel like Blade has at least almost died. And Buffy, yeah, has died, but then brought back to life. So she probably has her friends coming to back her up and everything. I don't know. It seems like Buffy. I'm rooting for Blade. Don't at me, but I'm rooting for Blade because, again, I like him better as a character. But, goddamn, Buffy really has surprised me, and it's kind of a kick-ass show. I need to finish watching it, but I'm only on season 2, and there's so many more seasons. Uh-oh. Don't let Buffy see anybody drinking that shit. Uh-oh. Hey, Buffy. Come on. They need to be playing that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on. They should have been playing that song. I'm going to play it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Stay all you want. You guys are going to die. If it's not Blade, it's her.
We were kings long before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten,
Uh-oh. Oh.
and waited
The
long
Walker.
enough. Tonight, we remember who we were. Tonight, we take back what was always ours.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, honey.
We feast.
Looks like a boy.
And she
Okay. All right. All right. All right. You kind of have that music there. Yes! They should have just played the actual song, but copyright. Okay. I know why they're gonna fight too. Oh! Come on! Oh, good. Run! Oh, damn it! I thought it'd be like 2. Nice callback! Nice callback! I love it! Yo, they love the movies. It was like, alright. Wait. Oh, no. What the? Yeah. You have to shoot her. Okay. I thought they were gonna fight for a different reason, but alright. Sword looks too small.
Just a kid.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Really? Okay. Okay. Come on! Come on, Buffy, let's go! I don't know who to root for. I kind of like them both.
You out your damn mind?
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, that's not gonna work on Blade, is it? The stake? How many times have we seen her in this situation before? Wait. What? Oh. Yeah, she's really strong. Why is she so strong? Come on, Blade.
Amateur hour. There's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
Okay, come on. Okay. I think is Blade gonna lose? Oh no. Oh no! Oh well. Oh well. She might be done. Oh, Buffy. Yeah, Buffy, you might be done.
Another sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
Come on! All right. I don't know. She might pull something out her ass, though. Wait, stop taking forever and a day to kill her. Yeah, here we go. The ass pull. Here we go. Nope, got you. He got you. She got you. Yeah, that's it. She got you. Oh, no. No! No! You did not just decapitate Blade! No! Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised, honestly. After everything I just heard, holy shit, Buffy.
Looks like you got with yourself.
Wait, isn't the bullet still lodged in your body, though?
KO! To be Blade tenured no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of comic book history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not, Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
Really?
What?
Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's
Nope.
break this down into 4 categories. First up, stats.
Yeah.
Buffy's lifted
Buffy
much
is
heavier
stronger.
things and
Yeah.
survived more significant explosions.
Yeah.
Sure, Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like
Hmm.
Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought, compare Dracula creating a storm that covered Boston to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles, a city over 5 times larger.
Wow.
You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who
Yes.
absorbed a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast that could wipe out London. They could
Jesus.
both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge in stats.
Yeah.
Blade's used to being the odd man out, though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versatility.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got plenty of
Oh,
experience
no.
with opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer than Buffy's even been alive.
It doesn't matter, though, because Buffy still has way more fucking experience killing vampires and demons. She kills different things, not just vampires. So, yeah.
Blade may have more personal experience. Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles dating back to the Stone Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior skill.
Wow.
Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul.
Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside
What?
out? Check.
Oh, Blade!
Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
Oh, no.
Even with the deadly, it just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the deadly, it just plain gross breathing gun. Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It could easily deflect the breathing gun's bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him.
Whoa.
That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think it could take down Blade with the biggest
Yay.
swing.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over the Daywalker.
Really thought Blade had a chance. But
Me
Buffy
too.
sure put a damn fear on things.
The winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I mean,
Next time on...
I ain't even mad. What? What? Dante? Dante versus who?
Subscribe and
Clive?
remember to
Really?
see Death Battle.
Interesting.
Thanks for watching.
Jeez, ow. Who the hell? Who the hell is even Clive? Again, I never played Final Fantasy 15, so I don't know. I mean, hopefully I could find out, but my God, man. That was a great fight. Those two who acted in the choreography were amazing. Well, Blade was kind of a bad actor, but still, fighting was pretty good because he kept on like killing me with his little quotes from the movies and everything. I'm like, just talk normally, man. Just make up your own shit. But no, you got to quote the movie and make it weird. So I do like that. But yeah, yeah, after I heard everything about Buffy, I was what? Like, I heard a lot of what Blade could do, but Buffy was crazy, man. Like, my good lord. And even still, like, I only watched up to season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I knew she would have been, like, hard for Blade. And turns out she actually won because she had way more things to combat Blade with. And again, I even mad. I mean, again, I was rooting for Blade, but the stronger person won here, and it's clearly Buffy, man. It's crazy. So, what do you guys think? Did you guys think the right person won, or do you think that this can be debunked? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, please, smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to my latest videos. And I'll see you all in the next episode.